Brain health. Music and memory. How does music affect your brain? Grabber, how does music affect your brain? Teaching methods, small group poster paper, peer-to-peer, individual. Technology method, poll anywhere app or interactive class flow so students can use their own devices to respond with answer and see class responses instantly. This method can be used throughout many lessons. There are no wrong answers, this is just to get them thinking. Music in the brain. When the brain is listening to music, areas all over the brain are engaged in the task. Watch an excerpt from the tango brain. Areas of color are areas of the brain that are being activated as the person is listening. The tango brain can be found here, https://m.youtube.com/watch, v=d9 excite-gate. It is 8 minutes long, however selecting a minute from the middle of the video should be enough to demonstrate the point. This animation shows how the cortex is activated during listening to a piece of Argentinian tango. It is based on functional magnetic resonance imaging, fMRI, data, computational musical feature extraction and statistical modeling. For more information, see Alluri V, Tuvianen P, Yaskelainen IP, Glerian E, Music and Dementia. One of the most powerful examples of how music can affect the brain comes when people with dementia listen to their favorite songs. Watch Alive Inside. The movie trailer runs 6:45 as can be accessed here https://www.youtube.com/watch, v=5fwn4jb2elu. If you have time to show the full documentary, Alive Inside can be purchased and shown in classroom settings using the following exemption from having to purchase a license. Face-to-face teaching exemption. Alive Inside is reserved for educational institutions, like universities, high schools, etc., using the film in curricular settings to students registered for a particular course. A license must be purchased for any screenings open to the public. The human brain. We are born with all the brain cells we will ever have, and they grow and develop over time. There are roughly 2,500 connections between brain cells when we are born. Some are from the sounds heard in the womb, like their mother's voice or music. The brain reaches peak volume around age 16, so you have the physically largest brain when you are a teenager. Interactive opportunity. What is the memory they have from the farthest back in time? How old were they? What was the memory about? The human brain. The brain continues to develop until age 25, when the peak of memory function is reached. Although the brain is only 2% of your total body mass, it uses between 20% and 50% of all the energy in your body. As we age, our brains will lose some cells as a normal part of aging. Confusion and memory loss are not normal at any age. In reviewing the first 2 bullet points, ask the kids what this information means to them. Did they know their brain is still growing? Did they realize how much energy it takes to use your brain? The Virtual Brain Tour, Part 1. http://www.alz.org/braintour/3_main_parts.asp. Review the first 7 slides of the tour under Brain Basics. Normal aging, what does it look like? Method, students brainstorm, think, pair, share. Interactive opportunity, students can split into small groups to create a poster presentation of what they think normal aging looks like. What does normal aging look like? Slowing of reaction time. Bone loss. Loss of muscle mass. Some vision and hearing loss. Decreased sensitivity to tastes and smells. Loss of cells throughout the body. Slight slowing of brain processing speed, but no loss of abilities. What does normal aging look like? Memory loss and dementia are not a normal part of aging. As people age, their bodies change, including the brain. People who age normally can expect the following. slowing of reaction time, bone loss, both men and women, slowing of metabolism, decrease in muscle mass, decreases in sensory ability, need glasses to see clearly. It also becomes harder to see in the dark because pupils become more rigid over time and cannot open as far. Some hearing loss, especially high-frequency sounds. Less sensitivity to touch. Less sensitivity to odors. Less sensitivity to tastes. Normal aging also includes the process of cell loss throughout the body as cells die and are not able to replicate or be replaced. The number of times the cells in our body can replace themselves is limited. As the body ages, cells begin to die and not be replaced. Example, skin of an elderly person is much thinner and contains fewer cells. This is happening in all parts of the body. http://www.agingcareful.org/what is normal aging/ risks to brain health. What are some things that can be harmful to your brain? Think, pair, share. Other correct answers include alcoholism, smoking, obesity, cardiovascular disease, diabetes, concussion, diseases that cause dementia, risks to brain health, alcoholism, smoking, obesity, cardiovascular diseases, diabetes, concussion, diseases that cause dementia. An opportunity to discuss how diet and exercise not only affect your body, but also your brain. The first 6 bullets all lead to increased risk for developing dementia. Concussions, Jenna's story, Wisconsin state law. It is recommended this slide and corresponding video is high school age appropriate. Possible discussions. Professional sports and concussions. Head injuries may increase your risk for dementia. Concussions are a serious form of head injury. This short video talks about the importance of preventing, reporting, and caring for concussions. View video. Review the concussion law. Wisconsin state law. Concussion law, Wisconsin. Stat. Second 118.293. The law requires all youth athletic organizations to educate coaches, athletes, and parents on the risks of concussions and head injuries, and prohibits participation in a youth activity until the athlete and parent or guardian has returned a signed agreement sheet indicating they have reviewed the concussion and head injury informational materials. The law requires immediate removal of an individual from a youth athletic activity if symptoms indicate a possible concussion has been sustained. A person who has been removed from a youth athletic activity because of a determined or suspected concussion or head injury may not participate again until he or she is evaluated by a healthcare provider, and receives written clearance from the healthcare provider to return to the activity. Prevent concussions. What can you do to prevent concussions? Think, pair, share. Have students list ways to prevent a concussion. Scenario: your friend wants you to go for a bike ride, moped, motorcycle, ATV, snowmobile, and not wear a helmet, stating "we won't be gone long, nothing is going to happen." What are some possible responses be to avoid the risk of injury? How could a concussion change the quality of life? Dementia. What does dementia look like? Who gets dementia? Interactive opportunity. Ask, how many know someone with dementia or memory loss? This is an opportunity for the kids to relate their experiences with family members or others they know if they want. Or answer the questions: what does it look like and who gets dementia via small group discussions and report out, poster presentation, etc. What does it look like? It is invisible, you cannot see dementia. We may have stereotypes in our heads of people with dementia, but people with dementia come from all walks of life. Who gets dementia? The number one risk factor for dementia is age, but they should understand that dementia can affect people in their 40s, 50s and early 60s, and is not just a disease for old people. http://www.alz.org/Alzheimer's_disease_early_onset.asp. People of color are also at greater risk for developing dementia, with Latinos at 1.5 times the risk and African Americans at twice the risk of Caucasians. This is thought to be due to the higher amount of diabetes, cardiovascular disease and other health-related risk factors in those populations. Dementia Facts: 1 out of every 8 people over age 65 has Alzheimer's disease. At age 85, 1 out of every 3 people will have it. In Wisconsin in the year 2020 there will be enough people with dementia to fill Lambeau Field and Miller Park. Alzheimer's disease is much more common than most people think. Family Caregivers: 70% of people with dementia are living in the community at home or with family members, not in nursing homes. 1 out of every 4 family caregivers are also caring for children under age 18. Kids are often helping to provide care. Affirm that those kids in the class that know someone, or may even be living with someone with dementia, that they are not alone and many kids are going through the same thing. Discuss potential teachers or school counselors that are available for kids to talk to about their concerns if they want to talk to someone about what is happening. Virtual Brain Tour, Part 2. http://www.alz.org/braintour/3_main_parts.asp. Review slides 8 to 16 under Alzheimer's disease and the brain. Most common types of dementia. Alzheimer's disease. Stroke-related, vascular. Lewy body disease. Types of dementia. The 3 most common types of dementia include Alzheimer's disease, most common type of dementia. Common symptoms include memory loss, difficulty in word finding, increased confusion, becoming lost in familiar places, struggling with mental tasks that were formerly easy to do. Vascular, stroke-related, symptoms depend upon where in the brain the stroke occurred, and can be very similar to Alzheimer's disease. Lewy body dementia, symptoms include hallucinations, stiffening of arms and legs, increased falls and difficulty in walking. Dementia symptoms: difficulty in planning or problem solving. Difficulty in completing familiar tasks. Confusion with time or place. Trouble understanding visual images. Getting lost in familiar places. Unable to follow conversations or TV shows. Trouble coming up with the right words. Questions for the kids. How would you feel if these things were happening to you? What would you do? Use Know the 10 Signs sheet as reference. Young daughter faces Alzheimer's. Watch the video, My Name is Lisa. https://www.youtube.com/watch v=zerizgb5c. My Name is Lisa video. Skill-based lesson attached in PDF. Methods: group, peer-to-peer, individual. Video discussion questions. What did you notice Lisa's mother doing? How did Lisa initially respond to her mom's behaviors? What worried you most about her mom's behavior? What do you think the future holds for Lisa and her mother? Changes in behavior: blaming others for things they can't remember. Withdrawing from social activities and friends. Make things up when unable to remember. Insist things are true that are not. Become angry or upset easily. Repeat the same questions over and over. Although we cannot look at someone and see that they have dementia, we do notice changes in how they behave. Questions for the kids: what would you do if you knew someone had dementia and was accusing you of taking something that you did not take? What would you do? Would you treat them differently than someone who did not have dementia? What would be different? Reduce your dementia risk. What can you do to reduce your risk of developing dementia? Brainstorm, pair share with a partner or small group. Answers exercise: refrain from smoking, wear a helmet. Eat a healthy balanced diet. Social engagement. Cognitive stimulation. Music and memory. What does that look like? Exercise, health-related components of fitness, link to video. Diet, good fats, fish oils, nuts, fruits and vegetables, Mediterranean diet. Avoid sugar. Social engagement, healthy relationships. Cognitive stimulation, music, academics, games, board games, card games, and new experiences.